If you couldn't guess, I'm twistyceives, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not I'm Jesus. Spoiler alert, I'm not, but am I though? We'll get back to that later. But in the meantime, I'm going to give everyone about a minute and a half to check the notifications on their phone for the live streams and to hop on here as usual. Of course, I want to give everyone just a little bit of time before I jump into the main topic. And in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys a quick Alexa, volume 3. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. In the meantime, I want to give everyone a quick update on what's going to be happening with this next. That light's kind of a little bright for you guys, I think. I don't know. It's a little. Maybe that's better. Yeah, that's a little bright up there. I was going to say, it was like got this like big flare. I didn't even see that until just now. But giving you guys a quick update on January 31st. So not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday following that. We're going to be releasing a monster short film. It'll actually be our first monster short film. And we're really excited about this. We filmed this a couple of years ago, actually, and it's called Gone Home. And it stars my little sister, Harmony Shirley. She's super amazing actress. Not only is she playing on that, but she's also playing an upcoming series we'll have coming out, I believe in April, which we're super excited about as well. She did very good in Gone Home, and she did even better in our series, which is just amazing. But due to the fact that my computer just broke down on me about a week and a half ago, it crashed on me. We're not sure. We're hoping that this isn't the case. We should be able to get the short film out, but we're thinking that it's possible that it may be delayed by a couple days or even a week or two or something like that, or that we may have to reschedule it entirely. We do have more content already scheduled after that, and by that point we will have a computer, so this would be the only week that we may miss. But just communicating that with you guys, I know it's really not that big of a deal. It's a big deal to me because I love doing what I do. But I just wanted to communicate that with you guys because I really do believe that communication is very important on all fronts, especially in the day and age that we live in now. But on to the topic of this video, am I Jesus? So before I continue any further, go ahead and jump down in the comment section below if you're watching, or if you're watching this later on, go ahead and jump down in the comment section below and tell me whether or not you think I'm Jesus just by looking at me right now, Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, obviously the answer is no, I am not Jesus. That's silly, that's ridiculous. But a lot of people say that I look like Jesus, that I look like him, which is led to some very interesting scenarios and some interesting stories. It's actually become somewhat of a nickname. People they call me Jesus. It's not like all the time, but it's prevalent enough in my life where I'm making a video about it. So there is that. But let me actually show you guys. I'm going to show you guys actually a picture to give you kind of a reference point of what people say when I say I look like Jesus. So here, I'm going to pull up my phone here. And I'm going to go to Google. Let's see here. Pictures of Jesus.
Sure. Images of Jesus Christ.
All right. Okay. So let me find. Okay. So here's There you go. This is a good one. So let's see if will it show you guys? Here. I think my phone's too bright. No, wait. I'm bad at this and I didn't plan well. There we go. Oh, perfect. I don't know why that took so long. So this right here is an image of Jesus right there. And as you can kind of see, I can see why people would call me Jesus. I'm not saying I look exactly like that, but I can see why people would call me Jesus, just kind of based off of the stereotype and based off of that image right there. But the thing about it is, Jesus wasn't actually white. Like, historically speaking, he really wasn't. He wasn't white. I think he was actually more brown than anything else, even close to black maybe. But Jesus wasn't actually white. I mean, I could be totally wrong about that, and if I am, prove me wrong in the comments down below. But I'm pretty sure that Jesus wasn't actually white. So this image that we have here of Jesus, that image that we have there, that's just not a historical accurate representation of who Jesus actually was and what he looked like. I know that that's kind of the image that we all have in our head, but it's actually not what he looked like. And I find that really really funny because it's a very popular misconception that Jesus was white, and we get this whole long hair, beard, that whole dreamy eye look. But that is actually a stereotype that was propried not only by religion but by Hollywood. We got this image in our mind of what Jesus looks like. And I think it's really interesting because when I go into a grocery store or whatever and I have my hair down or have sometimes I'll shave my beard, but I've been growing it back out, and I kind of go back and forth. I grow it and I shave it, and so is the process of my life. But when I go into a store and I have my hair down or I have my my beard growing and stuff like that, and I'm in a very good mood or something like that, and I'm smiling, I'm laughing, and I'm having a good time. People they kind of identify me with that stereotype of Jesus, and I think that that's really cool, and I'm almost honored that people kind of see, like, I guess, that kindness in me and that freeness. And I'm Jesus is a very, historically speaking, Jesus is a very cool guy, and I do think that even if even for the people who don't think he's real, even the idea of Jesus has inspired so much goodness and a lot of people throughout history. Yeah, it's inspired probably some bad too along the way, but it has inspired a lot of goodness because when you think of Jesus, you think of someone who's kind, who's loving, because that's kind of what we identify. So when people, they call me Jesus or whatever, it's like, it's cool and everything, and I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not Jesus. And I think that is like, well, it's both an honor to be called that name, and it's also kind of a curse because you feel like you're supposed to live up to a certain way of being and a certain way of presentation. You're supposed to live up to a certain standard with people, that you're supposed to be a certain way all the time. And I found myself more and more as time goes on, as I go out in the public, I find myself making sure that I'm dressed presentably. I find myself putting more of an effort into being friendly with people, to being kind and understanding and listening to what people have to say. It's weird because ever since people started calling me that and kind of nicknamed me that, I've felt like this responsibility to be a better me. And that's a great thing, and it's really awesome. But at the same time, it's a bit, well, like I said, it's a bit difficult to live up to that standard. And I just wanted to make it clear to everyone out there that you don't have to live up to any standard that people place on you. You are to be who you are. And that's why I'm twistyceives. That's why I create the content on this channel, not because people call me Jesus, but because I know who I am, and I know what I want to do with my life. I know what I'm passionate about, and I know what makes me happy. Do you? I don't know. And maybe you don't either. But you should. And that should be your pursuit in life. So just leaving you hanging right there, just leaving you on a little bit of a cliffhanger there, let you think about that. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. But in the meantime, think about that. Think about what I've said. And I hope that you guys have a really great day. All right. And we are out of here. Peace, everyone. I'll see you guys later.